So how is it going, guys, and welcome yet to another exciting episode here on North Farms. My name is Ezekiel. This here is North Farms. We talk rabbitry and more. So if you are someone who has interest in rabbit farming, if you are thinking of going into rabbit farming, you might probably want to subscribe to the channel because we have lots and lots of content relating to rabbit farming and more. So if you are seek to acquire knowledge in rabbit farming, you can easily subscribe to this channel and have access to those basic information. Okay, so today I'm going to be sharing some few tips with you guys because we're in the dry season currently, and since the season has changed, it's good we equally put in some measures to ensure that our animals are still in their best of health and are still doing at their optimum best. Okay, so the very first one will be to ensure that your animals have clean fresh water, and it's good you ensure that you provide these animals with clean fresh water. Okay, now the season has changed and the atmosphere is very warm. Okay, so it's good that you ensure that these animals have clean fresh water to help cool down their systems, right? Rabbits are, unlike other animals, do not have sweat glands. Okay, they do not have sweat glands, and the only way for you as the farmer to aid these animals to help regulate their body temperature is to ensure that you provide them with clean fresh water. So this tip number one, and you need to ensure that these animals always have this particular aspect. So nowadays, one of the faults I normally find in farmers, and most of the times because they tend to ignore this particular aspect, but as humans, let's just take as humans for example, we know how important water plays in our system. You can attest to it how many liters of water you are able to take it within a day, simply because you feel the urge or you feel thirsty to take in water. And it's basically the same scenario when it comes to rabbits too as well. These animals don't have sweat glands, like I said earlier on, and the only way they manage to cool down their system is through the veins in their ears. Okay, and you supplying them clean fresh water is going to aid these animals to do just that. But the second one is to ensure that your animals have access to food, provision of food. Now I don't know the management system you are putting into your rabbit farming process, but I'm going to take myself for example. Now my feeding routine, it's very simple. They get feed in the morning, they get feed in the evening, and I think basically that's my feeding routine. But some farmers, I do find out that they feed their rabbit once. Now I'm not going to go into that form of argument and telling you it's not good to feed your animals once within a day, because I actually don't know the quantity you are giving to your animals. Okay, so I'm not going to go into that argument, but what I'm going to touch on is to ensure your animals have food. Okay, now this is going to aid your winners to grow. This aids them gain energy, gaining more muscle, and hence it ensures that they actually grow to maturity, so you can sell them off and get back your investment or get back your money, right? So you need to ensure that your animals always have food in their cages. The third one would be to ensure ventilation in your rabbitry. Now ventilation equally plays a big role in your rabbitry, especially within this period of the year where the weather is naturally very warm. The animals tend to reduce in their production levels. Normally during this period their production levels tend to decrease a bit, and you can equally help these animals by providing ventilation. As you can see, as I'm standing in my rabbitry, there's a lot of ventilation within the rabbitry, and this is going to aid the animals to remain cool within the shelter. Okay, however, we do have some farmers that their housing systems are placed outdoors, so now ventilation is not going to be much of a very big deal for them. But however, I'll still touch a bit on that aspect too as well, because maybe the materials or how the cages have been designed in such a way that there's no much ventilation into the cages. So it means that you would have to bring in provisions to ensure that your animals are in the best of health. Now some farmers do construct rabbit cages using zinc throughout, and it's a no, we don't do that. Okay, what about the aspect of the ventilation? You need to ensure that there's some form of ventilation within the cage itself. So it means that if you have made your cage fully with zinc, it means it's going to be very, very warm inside there. So it means you have to make in provisions, take out some of the zinc sheets, and probably replace them with meshes to ensure that there's air flowing into the rabbitry. The fourth tip I have for you is to ensure within this period you adapt good management practices. Okay, like I said earlier on, based on your management practice, you would need to kind of up your game on it, because during this period the production process is normally slow, and maybe your litter sizes are equally they decrease a bit. Because personally for me, that's what I find on my farm. I find that my litter sizes tend to reduce a bit, and also my production process also tends to be slow a bit, but that's still normal. You would need to put in good practices to ensure that at least you are still on course, right? So it's good things like deworming, giving them of their multivite and all that. You need to up your game on them. Okay, so it's good you are able to still maintain the, at least if you are not able to maintain the level at which you were operating, but you shouldn't decrease drastically, right? That's what I'm basically trying to say. You need to up your game on your management practices. If your management practices weren't the best, this is now the time for you to improve upon it. If your feeding routines were not very good, please ensure your feeding routines are of the best. Try your possible best to ensure that your feeding routines are of the best within this particular period. Last tip I have for you for this particular video would be marketing and networking. Right, this is a whole topic on its own, but I'm going to try to just touch on it a bit so that you hopefully have an idea of what I'm trying to present to you guys. So now, if you started a rabbit farming for some time and you probably never thought of getting a flyer of your own, today is the day I'm telling you, please get a flyer on your own. Okay, get a flyer, put it on your WhatsApp status. If you happen to have a YouTube channel like this, if you happen to be on TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram, take advantages of those medias and broadcast your business to them. These flyers help broadcast your business to so many people. Personally for me, I am in the Upper West region, and thanks to these flyers and all that, I've been able to advertise myself to people as far as South Africa, and these people normally reach out to me saying that they admire what I'm doing and say all sort of encouraging ways to help me embark on my rabbit farming journey. And I'm telling you today, it's working magic for me, and you should try it as well. Get a flyer, get a poster, and put it on your WhatsApp status, and you might not know, it might help get you more customers. Rabbit farmer, it will be very ideal for you to network with other farmers, get in touch with other rabbit farmers across the country, get to join WhatsApp groups, channels, links, and all of those sorts. These people share different knowledges relating to rabbit farming, and you might not know, they might share some really useful information to you that you might find useful to adopt on your farm. These people also share information pertaining to rabbit farming. Probably there is an NGO or a government initiative that have been implemented to help rabbit farmers embark on a smooth farming career. You might not know, so get in touch with these farmers, and these farmers will help you network with other people somewhere, because as rabbit farmers, it's not all the time you are going to have stock on your farm. Okay, and even when you do have stock on your farm, there are some specific clients that reach out to you, and they want a certain number that you might not be able to supply it on your own. So you might network with other farmers, and you'll be able to supply that particular order. So that's the little I have for you in this particular video, and please give us a like, and also if you have questions, if you have something to say, leave it in the comment section. And I think basically this is the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.